obviously his family was of primary importance, but in his professional career, it wasn't his name on papers and his name in the marquee. It was all these young people whose careers he could foster. It was a never-ending source of satisfaction.
Yeah, I think that's a critical aspect of being a successful person, that you have to realize that there's a great personal benefit in helping other people, and that you feel this. This is not just like something that looks good on paper. When you can show some young person who's coming up the way, you're 10 years ahead of them, and you can say, these are the mistakes that I made.
Yep.
And I can help you get through this. And then you see them flourish. There's a great deal of personal satisfaction.
Oh, definitely.
And there's got to be some sort of an evolutionary benefit to this kind of behavior.
That's part of, that's the thing is, we are evolved for reciprocity.
Yes.
We really are. We're not evolved for power.
Right.
This is what's so deeply wrong about the damn postmodernists and the Marxists, is that isn't what first of all, power is not the best strategy to attain success. It's simply not. It doesn't even work for chimpanzees, because the brute chimps, the ones that rule purely as a consequence of force, as soon as they weaken two subordinates that are reciprocally engaged, so that have a friendship, tear them into pieces. So I don't care how strong you are. Three guys that are like 2/3 your strength are going to take you out. So you're much better situated in society and in your life if you're in an interactive network of reciprocally beneficial relationships. That works in games, but it also works in life. And to reduce that, and if you're competent, so there's the killer combination: hyper-competence and the capacity for genuine reciprocity. That makes you unstoppable.
Why is there this lack of understanding and appreciating this nuance in people that oppose these ideas? Like, what's the willingness to be ignorant about all the variabilities, especially when you consider the bulk of the research?
Well, I think some of it's justification for failure. Like if you're not doing very well, then it's really easy to think that the game is rigged. It's also easy to be resentful about people who seem to have more than you have, especially if you're not thinking about it very clearly. And that's another thing that I've been trying to lecture to people about, is that you should be very careful about assuming that someone else has more than you do. I mean, one of the best predictors of whether someone has money is how old they are. So old people are richer than young people. Well, obviously, right? Because they had their whole life to accrue wealth. It's like, well, who's got it better?